for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
In that game against the Cavaliers, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
And the starting lineup for Miami, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. And for Boston, the 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Stan, in terms of style of play, these teams are very similar.
Well, Brian, look, there's great shooters on both sides, and it's really tough to stay connected to those guys defensively because of how much they stretch the floor with their incredible shooting range.
Put a lot of stress on the defense, these two.
Yeah, foul line down is where Holiday does a lot of his best work.
Adebayo, a screen on Holiday. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. 6 to shoot. Adebayo, a screen on White. Back to Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Shot clock at 2, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boston ball.
Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
White against Hero. Boston pulls it in. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Yeah, they let that one slip through their fingers, and they just couldn't pull it together to fight off a big fourth-quarter comeback.
Now here's Hero, coming off a 31-point game against Toronto.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
So it's Boston now. Miami making their last shot. Outside Holiday. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Holiday's got 5.
Yeah, and as his career has progressed, Holiday has gotten more comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
3-pointer Rozier. It's hauled in by White. Boston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
First one falls. Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
Good on the second one. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
The last one's off. They'll settle for two. Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Having swept this team in the regular season, they completely imploded in their postseason matchup.
And Boston with some changes. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Miami with a change here too. Jaquez is checked in. Now here's Butler. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. And there's the drive. The shot misses. Brown with some nice D. Over Jaquez. Brown, that's good.
Countless hours by Brown in the gym has made him a walking bucket.
Butler against Brown. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. Inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Pritchard. His last outing, he had 24 points. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Adebayo. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. The drive by Butler. Yes, it's good.
Well, this is where Butler is elite. The ability to score the ball going downhill.
And here's Brown. There's the triple. No luck on that one. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
And let's take a look at Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Jovic. 5 on the clock. Hero for 3. Buries it from 3. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from there.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Hero. Horford in the high post. Love's there. Hauser. 3-pointer off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And Stan, he went undrafted back in 2021, but Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
Here's Hero, following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside Jaquez, pass to Robinson. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, when your shot is as polished as Robinson's, you can be that fast with your motion.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Tatum, a screen on Hero. Outside Tatum. From 9 feet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Now here's Rozier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here we go, the Celtics on the run.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Boston.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Cornette's checked in for Jason Tatum. Butler surveying the floor. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Holiday grabs the miss. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. And Porzingis launches it from deep. Boston again missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Boston's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Rozier against Holiday. Outside White. Cornette sets a screen, puts up a 3. Three-pointer goes up, three-pointer goes down for White.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Butler passes to Robinson. Back to Butler. Here's Jaquez. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
The tray at the horn knocks it all up. They have the momentum going into the locker room.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Taking a look here now at Boston, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Miami has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the Boston 5.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling, because he's nearly automatic from the line.
Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are. Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Hero against White. Outside Butler. It's Adebayo, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Pass to Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. He has 7. Lets it go. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
Every year, Tatum seems to improve as a scorer, taking on the responsibility of shouldering the offense, too.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Now here's Hero. 10 points for him. Adebayo, a screen on Holiday. Holiday against Rozier. Over Holiday. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Check out Rozier striking from mid-range. Maybe catching the defense off guard a little.
Pass to Holiday. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Tatum can't hit. Miami trailing. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Hero against White. Rozier, left side. Over Holiday. Rozier can't get it to go.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Holiday. White on the wing. Butler covering. Kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. Highsmith grabs the board. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Butler. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Butler's got his second basket.
And Jimmy Butler is very comfortable operating in that mid-range area.
Tatum from long range. Tatum! Money from deep. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Duncan Robinson is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. Rozier, left side. Rebound, Boston. Tatum with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively. Chalk up 2 there.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Here's Rozier. Pass to Robinson. The 3. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum, taking the hit.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Springer. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open next and deep on the other end. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
Outside Tatum. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Oh, swiped away. Rozier, right side. Back to Butler. On the attack, JB.
Well, no one wanted to take that more than Butler. He's got the heart of the champion.
Brown passes to Porzingis. Holiday against Rozier. Now Brown. 5 to shoot. Tatum a screen on Rozier. Releases. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Hero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And Hero is so confident. When he's looking to score inside, he does not back away from contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. 2-point game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Pass to Highsmith. Now here's Butler, defended by Brown. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. To the inside. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And it's good.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
So it's Miami now. Hero outside. Shoots over White. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Seconds left in the final quarter. Tatum feeling it out a bit from about 19. Oh, no good! Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one good. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum. really helping him down low.
White against Hero. They double him with White. Outside Butler. From outside the arc. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but there, reminding the defense, he can drain it from deep.
Tatum passes to Holiday. There's a screen. White on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis sets a screen. Wide open look. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. It falls!
Well, in clutch time, this team knows who to go to. Tatum is ready to be that guy all the time.
Hero against White. Hero, the pass to Rozier. And here's Butler outside. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul. Oh, the first of 2, no good. The heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled. He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, Jimmy, as you prepared for this one, what was the focus?
Just how hard we had to play, home or away. I think we did that. We stayed together through their runs, through our runs, and that was quality, and that's getting us done.
4 great quarters of work. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.